Greetings everyone and welcome back to Koiken Otome. Let's continue. A few days later.
そこのあなた、まだチームが決まっていないのなら、私と組んでくれないか?
Yet again, Akane is spending her break individually asking classmates to join her team.
残念だけど、もう決まってるの。しかし先ほど、まだ一人決まっていないと話していたようだが。気のせいでしょ? それに靖国さんとじゃ負けるために組むようなものだし。悪いけど他を当たってちょうだい。
The girl says this with an apathetic look on her face. Hey! I try to tell them that they're pushing it, but...
そうか。それは悪かった。他を当たってみるとしよう。
Akane bows her head submissively and leaves to look for others.
あ、そこの君!
But before Akane can even talk to her, the girl notices Akane approaching and runs away. Akane expected this to some extent, but her search for teammates is tough. Her classmates probably feel nervous because of the tournament, which may be the cause of them being so insensitive. And now more trouble is brewing in the middle of the classroom.
上白さん、ぜひうちのチームに来てくれ。
私たちとなら、きっと優勝も狙えるはずだわ。
People are crowding around Kamishiro to the point where she is completely surrounded. At the forefront of the crowd are the honors students Ota and Minato, but Kamishiro coldly deals with them.
興味がない。
頼むよ、上白さん。
力を貸してくれないかしら。断る。そう、ここまで頼んでもダメなのね。もういいわ。行きましょう、ヒロ。
ああ。それじゃあ気が変わったらいつでも声かけてくれな。俺たちはいつでも上白さんのことを歓迎するから。
Ota and Minato give up and return to their seats. People continue to ask Kamishiro to team up, but she flatly rejects them all. After things calm down, I approach Kamishiro. Kamishiro, did you refuse all of them? Kamishiro nods to me. She refuses even though she's the strongest in our class. No, she can probably put the entire school to shame. Why don't you want to join anyone's team? Whoa! It's the first multiple choice segment. It's a waste, or do you have a plan or something? I think I choose, do you have a plan or something? Do you have a plan or something?
考えはある。
Oh, you do? Kamishiro responds with a blank face.
ここは騒がしい。
After that comment, Kamishiro stands up from her seat. Surely being bombarded like that would get tedious after a while. Yeah, it really is noisy. You can't relax in a place like this.
休み時間が終わるまで消える。
Having said that, Kamishiro starts to walk towards the doors. Akane just happens to pass by and they almost crash into each other.
すまない。平気。ぶつからなかった。
After that curt response, Kamishiro asks Akane a question.
チームメイトは見つかった？いや、まだだ。一人も？たとえ一人目が見つかっても、二人目が見つからないとダメだからな。難しい。一人だけ見つかってもダメ？三人いないと対抗選抜に出るためのチームは組めないからな。なかなかに道は険しいものだな。
Akane sighs, but then her face shows a flash of determination.
トウコは他のみんなの誘いも断っているようだし、頼むのは申し訳ないな。まあ諦めずにみんなに声をかけてみるつもりだ。
Kamishiro ends the brief conversation with a blunt attitude and heads toward the classroom door. After seeing Kamishiro off, Akane lets out a short sigh and begins looking for teammates again. She's still going at it after school.
どうだろう？お願いできないだろうか？ごめんなさいね。他の子と組むつもりだから。そうか。それはすまなかった。
Akane is putting everything she has into looking for more people, but in the end, nobody wants to join her. However, no matter how many times she's rejected, she doesn't give up. That's one of Akane's amazing qualities. I wish there was some way I could help her out. Maybe I could convince people to let Akane join them, as I think this...
すみません。お邪魔します。
Yuzu enters the room holding an object resembling sunglasses. Oh, Yuzu, what's up?
よかったです。まだ帰っていませんでした。
Before she makes it over to us, some girls near the entrance start talking to her.
あら、あなた C クラスのソミヤさんじゃない？ねえ、よかったら大会に出るときにうちのサポートについてくれない？
In a panic, Yuzu bows submissively.
すみません。今はちょっと用事があるので。
After making an excuse, Yuzu runs towards us.
びっくりしました。
Yuzu is panting hard as she holds her chest. That's amazing, you've been getting invitations.
なんででしょうね。そんなにお役に立てるとは思えないんですがね。
Still, people want her to join their team as a support. They probably want her to manage any problems with the team rather than actually fight.
いやいや、ゆずちゃんの発明品や研究って結構話題になってるんだよ。
Chiharu says this as she's preparing to go home. Wow, really?
そうなんですか？
I look at Yuzu with a slightly surprised look, and Yuzu looks at Chiharu with the same expression.
常人の考えも及ばない斬新すぎる着眼点が特に。でもその分失敗ばかりですけどね。
In reality, I seem to be the victim of all of Yuzu's inventions, so I refrained from comment.
まあそれはさておき、選抜戦ではセコンドも重要らしいよ。
That's not something I expected.
あとセコンドは C クラスの人が適任とされているんだよ。
Not S class or A class?
セコンドに動力の高さは関係ないからね。 C クラスの人っていわば動力に関する研究を専門にしてるでしょ？はい、基本的には動力を使うことよりも動力そのものに対しての勉強をしてます。そうだからチームメイトの動力値の詳細なデータを取って専用の練習メニューを作ったり、対戦相手の動力を調べて有効な作戦を組み立てたりするのに重宝されるんだってさ。
I see.
ゆずでもちゃんとお役に立てるんですね。よかったです。
I think I'm starting to understand the second's role thanks to Chiharu's explanation. It seems that it's not simply a matter of the strongest team winning. That's why there's a second position to support the 3 fighting members of a team. It increases their overall fighting power. I think I understand why the second is important now. In short, even C-class students that can barely use Doryoku are important participants in this tournament. Chiharu, you seem awfully knowledgeable about this.
力になるって約束したからね。寮の先輩たちからいろいろと聞いてみたんだ。
I see. This information that Chiharu gathered was intended for a certain person. Who that person might be is obvious. Changing the subject, what do you need, Yuzu?
そうだ、忘れてました。試作した動力機を誠一さんに見てもらいに来たんです。
Not this again. I hope it's not another explosive device.
今回は多分大丈夫なはずです。理論上は。
This theory has had a loose screw every time in the past, leading me to trouble in some way or another.
染谷さんって他のクラスとかでも結構有名だよね。
寮の先輩たちからも今年の有望株みたいに言われてたぞ。
Really? Kaoru and Jin, who joined the conversation, also think highly of Yuzu.
そうなんですか？ゆずよりすごい人もいっぱいいると思うんですが。
Yuzu tilts her head with a blank stare on her face. In a sense, it's typical for scientists to be indifferent when it comes to things that relate to themselves.
でも実際に寮でも選抜戦のセコンドに勧誘されてるとこ見たけどな俺。
僕も見た。みんな染谷さんの研究や発明に興味があるみたいだね。それは。
I see. Yuzu is a highly desired second for the people participating in the upcoming qualifiers. If that's the case, she might be a great asset if Akane were to invite Yuzu. Yuzu, I have a little something to ask of you. I beckon for Yuzu to come over and whisper softly into her ear. See, I was wondering if you would be able to help out Akane a little. Akane has been looking for people to join our team, but it hasn't been going very well so far. If people saw Yuzu on Akane's team, then the other participants would want to join Akane's team too. I discussed this with Yuzu. After I tell her this, Yuzu readily gives her consent. Alright, let's go tell Akane together. Now with Yuzu on the team, the search for teammates continues.
大会だけじゃなくて日頃からの支援もするのでよろしく。何度も頼んですまないがお願いできないだろうか。
Yuzu and Akane both bow to their classmates.
染谷さんがサポートにつくっていうのは魅力的だけど、やっぱり戦闘力の方が大事だからごめんなさいね。
They show a little bit of interest this time, but in the end they walk away. Unfortunately, a supporting member alone lacks the weight to change their opinions.
すみません、あかねさん。お役に立てなくて。いや、私の方こそすまない。自分が不甲斐ないばかりに、聖一やゆずに心配をかけてしまって。
Hey, don't worry about it.
そのやり方は正直あまりいいとは思えないぞ。
Ota, as he searches for teammates in the same classroom, calls out to us. What do you mean?
いや、他者の力を借りてまでメンバー集めをするのはな。
We didn't force her.
それは。
Ota's brutal words seem to hurt Akane's resolve. But it's true that it's not fair to use Yuzu for the benefit like that.
そんなことないです。ゆずはあかねさんのチームに入りたくて入ったんです。
Yuzu tells him he's mistaken in a flustered tone.
染谷さんがそう言うなら俺の勘違いだったな。悪かった。
いえ、そんな謝るほどでは。ですが C クラスの者がセコンドにつくのにどこもおかしい部分はありませんよね。
ああ、問題ない。ただ現状靖国さんのチームにセコンドがつく必要があるとはあまり思えないけど。
That shouldn't matter, just being able to help each other out. That alone is enough reason to become a second. The size of the team is irrelevant. Besides, Ota, nothing gives you the right to say something like that in the first place.
そうだそうだ。それにお前らだってさっき上白に声かけてたろうが。
お互いの実力を考慮したら上白さんと俺たちが組むのは至って妥当だからな。
It's true, the closest people in strength to Kamishiro are Ota and Minato. That's the reason people say they'd go well together. But who am I to decide something like that? After all, I think the most important thing to consider is what the people themselves desire.
もうほっときなさいよヒロ。私たちが何を言おうがどうせ無駄なんだから。きっとチームメイトも集まらず選抜戦にも参加できないわよ。
まあその方が靖国さんのためにはなるから。中途半端な実力で選抜戦に出ても怪我をするだけだからな。
ええ、その通りよ。というかこんなところで油売ってないでさっさと帰りましょう。
ああ、それじゃあな。
After saying what they wanted to say, Ota and Minato leave the classroom from the rear.
何あれ、感じ悪い。きっとトウコちゃんに相手にされなかった腹いせで僕たちに絡んできたんだよ。
だな。自分たちが優秀だからって何言っても許されるみたいな態度がすっげえムカつく。
いくら力が強くなったとしてもああはなりたくないもんだね。
It's a rare sight to see the normally calm Kaoru exposing a face red hot with anger. Well, their actions were excessive, even if they weren't being serious. Don't pay attention to them. Let's go and look for more teammates, Akane. I attempt speaking to Akane, who had been silent the entire time. Akane?
ああ、そうだな。よし、このクラスがダメなら他のクラスに声をかけてみるのもいいかもしれない。
By other classes, she probably means A class, being just below S class.
よし、私は絶対に何が何でも選抜戦に参加するぞ。そうです、その意気ですよ。私も及ばずながら最後まで協力しますので。
Hey, by other classes, you're talking about the A and B classes, right?
そうだが。
Okay.
おお、それはいい案かもしれないな。 A クラスのトップとかなら結構いい線いけるかもな。
確か違うクラスではいけないっていう規定はなかったはずだよ。本当か？
Akane's face is beaming.
ジンくんと千春ちゃん A クラスの知り合いはいないかな。ほら、二人とも友達多いでしょ。
おう、そこそこの使い手なら知ってるぜ。
僕も女の子ならチェック済みだよ。それはやめておいた方がいい。
After being released from her fans, Toko appears and speaks decisively.
トウコ？なんでだ？中途半端な連中と組んでも怪我をするだけ。
She's pretty much paraphrasing what Oda said just moments ago. From Kamishiro's point of view, Akane's goal of reaching the qualifiers could be thought of as unreasonable.
それでも私は選抜戦に参加せねば。靖国のそもそもの目的は何？イブにこの間の発言が間違いだったと言わせることだ。
She nonchalantly tells Toko that she wants to improve her skills so she can confront Eve in the tournament.
だったら選抜戦で勝って対抗戦に出ないと意味がない。あ、そうだな。そうだった。それでも選抜戦に出られなければチャンスすらないんだ。選抜戦で戦うともなればみんなガチだよね。怪我も必須だし A クラスの人じゃそこまで動力は高くないからな。
そういや A クラスで参加資格はあると言っても毎年選抜に参加するのは S クラスオンリーだって話を耳にしてたな。
あまり靖国には危険な目に遭ってほしくない。心配してくれてありがとうトウコ。それにみんなもだが私もこればかりは引くに引けぬのだ。
Akane's stubborn face refuses to change. Ota and Minato's thoughtless words got to everyone's head, but the one who's most frustrated and saddened must be Akane. She seems to be losing sight of her original goal. Even if it is reckless, I can understand why she's being so stubborn.
ねえ、今年は無理しなくても来年だってチャンスはあるよきっと。その頃までに動力値を上げて再チャレンジするのも決してかっこ悪いことじゃないと思うな僕は。そうですね。もしものことがあって茜さんが大怪我をしたとなったら嫌だわ。
Tears begin to rise in Yuzu's eyes. That alone is indication enough of how much she cares for Akane.
聖一さんはどう思いますか？
What do I think, huh? Oh, another multiple choice. I agree or I understand how you feel, but... I think I'll choose I understand how you feel, but... I understand how you feel, but we can't be the ones who make her decision for her.
そうでした。 ゆずたちが勝手に決めていいことでもありませんでした。ごめんなさい、あかねさん。いや、いいんだ。ゆずたちが私を心配してくれる気持ちは嬉しいからな。こちらの方こそ迷惑ばかりかけてしまいすまない。
No matter what choice you make, there's still time if you want to keep looking for teammates in this class.
やっぱりそれが一番か。変な期待をさせてしまいすまなかったな。
いや、気にしないでくれ。みんなも協力してくれてありがとう。あとは自分の力でギリギリまで相手を探してみるから。私は他にゆずがお手伝いできることはありませんか？
Yuzu asks this with a smile on her face. Perhaps for a knowledgeable Doryoku researcher like Yuzu. Do you think you can make a list of everyone's Doryoku face?
リストですか？
Yeah, that's right. Compile a list of all the people who are eligible to participate in the tournament. Wouldn't it be helpful to Akane as she looks for teammates if she had one of those?
入学式の時に測定した動力値なら C クラスの研究材料としてあったと思います。
That would be great! Can you make a list of everyone's face and if possible their types too? In addition to the data on their strength, it would also be beneficial to know whether people have combat-related powers or not.
はい、適正判断のデータもありますので、それならすぐに作れますよ。
Great! Can you handle all that?
そんなことをお願いしてもいいのだろうか。
If we have a list of power level and aptitude details, can't we avoid going down roads that will just waste time?
さすが誠一さんです。素晴らしいアイディアだと思います。善は急げです。ゆずは早速リストを作りに行ってきますね。
Yuzu clasps her hands to her chest and, full of determination, dashes to her classroom. As she heads there, as usual, she trips even though there is nothing but air. As she regains her balance, she turns to us and smiles. She then continues to run back in a slow jog.
手間をかけてしまい申し訳ない。
You want to attend the tournament no matter what. Since we are friends, I think we should do what we can to help.
友達としてか。本当にありがたい。
The next day, next time on Koiken Otome. Thanks for watching everyone and have a nice day. Bye bye.